What's up, guys? Welcome to another installment of Borrego 9mm here at Borrego CPR! What's up, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, wherever you're watching us. Thanks for watching us. Today I'm gonna do a review or talk through of this med box that I always carry with me. I'm actually gonna do I have it written down. Let me just tell you the what, when, why, how, and where of this box. Where we're gonna use it, how to use it, why, who has what, and all that good stuff. So stay tuned. Who has this box? Anybody can have this box. Because right now I'm gonna tell you just the first aid stuff, the basics, the stuff that you can just get at Walmart, Dollar General, and your local Family Dollar. Things you want to have around in case there's an emergency in your household, especially if you have kids, parents, sisters, brothers, pets, yourself, anybody. So as you can tell, it's dirty. It's dirty from the outside because I carry this thing everywhere. I have it in my house. I take it in my car. I take it in the truck. I take it to the ranch. I don't take it to the city. I don't do that for obvious reasons. But I mean, it's a household staple now, and we've only had it for about 6 months since I kind of like started taking this YouTube thing or making videos and trying to promote the EMT life, the first aid training, just kind of talking about everything. This is the list that I'm gonna put in the description, just like that. I mean, you guys would have to do the legwork. I might do link to a PDF, and that way you can get it on your phone or whatever. Then you can go shopping and get this stuff for yourself. So the first thing was the Band-Aids. Of course, it's a very basic thing. Like I told you, it's just for things that happen around the house. I have the more major trauma kit. That would be the bleeding kit or the bleeding control, but that's for another video. Band-Aids. And then I would get the 4x4s. I wouldn't get the 2x2s because, I mean, these just kind of take up more, you get more from it. Then I jump to the 5x9s. This is a Combine Gauze. It's two types of gauze put together so it kind of absorbs blood a little bit better. We also have a triangular bandage, sling and swath. If you have a splint nearby, or maybe you can use just a random cardboard to make your little splint, just like we have in that other video. There's a link up above us. Make sure to watch that. Then we have roller gauze. We use this a lot along with the EMT shears or the EMT scissors. We use this a lot because instead of cutting into the sterile packaging, I'll just open this up and I'll cut off whatever I need and I'll just make a bandage out of that. Normally it's Bandage for the kids that they get a scrape or a cut. Also have some gloves in here. There's also something that I need to add to the list. The CPR Shield is in here just because it's in the bag. Also like to keep like my bandaging together, my bleeding together, and then you keep your meds together and you keep your everything kind of grouped. And that way it's easier and you know where it's at. We also have the survival blanket. Hypothermia plays a big role in hemorrhaging. When there's hemorrhaging, then comes hypothermia, and that's you want to control that early on. So the survival wrap is heat reflective. An Emesis convenience bag or just a vomit bag always comes in handy. Trust me. And then we have some sports wrap. This is works a little bit better, and you don't need the tape, but we also have tape. Finger splints. That jam finger. We have these butterfly closures. You can also try to get some sort of a Dermabond, or if you can get that at your pharmacy, that'd be cool. It's just like a super glue for skin. I'm not going to talk about that. Sterile water. Sterile water is always good for rinsing the cuts or the wounds, the skin, if you're not close to running water. Also, if there's an eye injury or a chemical to the eye, you can pour this in the eye. Instant cold or hot packs, swelling or whatnot, contusions. Next on the list, I guess, the alcohol preps. Kind of bridges to the alcohol preps. alcohol preps, you can clean the wound as well. And we jump to the glucometer. This is something a little bit more advanced, but it's not hard or hard to obtain. You can obviously get this at your local Walmart. And then of course with that, well, you're gonna need your strips, and you're gonna need your lancets. I think we picked these up at some medical website, or just pretty sure Amazon, or just Google them. And this is a one-time stick. What's next on the list? This flashlight. This flashlight is actually a rechargeable. So I would need to have like the USB charger in here. It would be nice. But any normal USB will charge this. With the flashlight and the glucometer, you also want to have extra battery for the glucometer. And I have just like extra batteries. Probably would like to have extra batteries for this pulse ox. I just need to get them. And this pulse ox is really nice because you can just put it on the finger while you continue doing your assessment, or maybe treating the wound or putting the band-aid on. You get a nice little heart rate rhythm reading, and you get the oxygen saturation. And it's medications, just stuff you can get over the counter. I do have some stuff that's on our protocol, but we won't be talking about that. So it's just Tylenol. Might want to have aspirin, Ibuprofen, Benadryl. Benadryl would be nice to have it in an oral form or pill, preferably for kids. It would be oral. Triple antibiotic ointment or Neosporin for small scrapes and cuts. Hydrocortisone cream for itching. We just have a little eye flashlight. A thermometer. And then we have, this is oral glucose because of our protocol, but you might want to get some glucose tabs, or just whatever you can find at the pharmacy. Chapstick. And then we have some Tylenol cold and flu severe. And then this is Alka-Seltzer Plus severe cough, mucus, and congestion liquid cap. So this is just like extra, I mean, just to start somebody off. Maybe they can get their own supply later. We have some Kleenexes, some eye drops, and then a BP monitoring system. This is manual. You might want to get a machine one, or just whatever BP monitoring system that you could use, because again, you might not be a professional on knowing how to use it, but it's a good standing or benchmark point, so you can give on to your physician. Yesterday I was feeling ill, this happened, I checked my BP and so forth. Temperature was this, I put a band-aid, I put some anti-itch, and so forth. But this is just a basic first aid kit just to get you there wherever you're at. Like I told you, I have a more complex or advanced bleeding kit, but that's in another video. I'll leave a link in the description as well. I usually do keep these kind of locked, not with like a lock and key, because that would defeat the purpose of the emergency kit, but at least with something that's removable, because having this kit in the car, in the truck, it might flip and then the stuff might just fall out completely, and that would really suck, because it is a kind of like a flimsy box that I bought at Walmart. But having this will kind of protects it from the contents falling out. And then I'm pretty sure somebody has a knife or some scissors or whatever that you can cut this if there is a real emergency. And then the second reason is because I do have children that are often curious, or maybe they just like went to get something, but they, I don't know, left it open, whatever. And you know how kids are. And that was like the reasons why I do keep it like kind of locked. But, and oh, another thing is like, I don't try to overstuff it, because the point is to have like a point B of inventory, not to like have like all my inventory in here or whatever, right? So just remember, that's why I'm gonna have the list and I'm gonna stuff it in here, because whenever the inventory is low, I'll know what's missing. You know how it's kind of like out of sight, out of mind. If I don't know that, if it's not there, I didn't see that I'm not gonna notice that it's missing. So those are just some finishing points on this, what, why, and where of the med box. So thanks for watching, guys. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe.